welcome back to Bell Ann Craft Studio. We are going to work on the journal that we started, and I do want to appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by my craft room. And we are going to work on a multiple of things, but I do want to work on this journal. As you've seen here, I have drew these out, cut these out on my Cricut. I will be having my Cricut working for me in the background as we craft. I've got a few of them, but I have a game plan of how I want this to turn out. This was created on my Cricut. I had the draw, then cut it, and a place for the recipe that you make. You can take a little screenshot, or if you have one that you want to place right here, we're going to put cut out a photo mat, and the photo mat is going to open up where you can have a place to journal as well. It's going to look really nice, y'all. Okay, so this dried very well, and it is pretty stiff, and it's going to serve the purpose what we needed it for. I'm going to be thinking about, do I sew this in to the journal cover, or do I want to put it in like a traveler's notebook type thing? I'll be getting back and kind of thinking about those as well. I have papers that I've chosen out of the paper pack that I have shown y'all on the last video, and you'll have to forgive me. I'm extremely tired. I've had a lot going on, so if I sound groggy, that would be the reason. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to set these aside, and these are similar papers I had shown y'all in our last video, and I am going to use these as the colors all mesh well, and it's not going to have any rhyme nor reason. They all are vintagey. They all are appropriate for this type of heirloom journaling cookbook. Okay, so I'm going to set these aside over here, and I am going to go ahead and I'm going to load my Cricut while I'm going to, and this is just printer paper, and that's all this is, and this is what we're going to use, and what the Cricut I've programmed or in the design space is the pen. I have drew the lines, or had it to draw the lines, and then it will cut it out, and the same for this purpose here. And you can decorate it if you have a Cricut. If you don't have a Cricut, you don't need one. It just speeds up the process for me. And then I'm going to place this right here, and then I have markers. I can color it in if I want, but I'm going to leave that for the one who receives this. If you're just joining me here at Bell Ann Craft Studio, I want to welcome you and thank you for taking the time. There's so many wonderful, talented crafters out there that are doing wonderful tutorials and videos, and I thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I leave links in the description box below if you want to buy me a coffee, you want to check out my ministry page, you are free to do so. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe, as we have a contest type thing. This journal that I am creating, it is an heirloom journal that you can be able to put your photo mat, or you can put photos, you can journal in it, and recipes, as you'll see here as it starts to come together and unfold. And the stipulations for winning this journal will be that you'll need to comment. And typically the comment, I'd like to see what's your favorite craft that you like. It doesn't have to be sewing. It doesn't have to be any particular. Pick one and comment in the description below. Also, I need 100 subscribers. Once I hit 100, I can't talk, y'all. Once I hit 100 subscribers, then I will do the drawing on this one for the one who has commented. Okay? A thumbs up is always appreciated. All right. So let's go ahead and don't forget to share with your friends. I don't do these or don't plan to do these too often. I'm working on my Patreon as well as subscriptions for Buy Me a Coffee page. And I'm working a lot behind the scenes. So don't forget to subscribe and like and check me out over on the Facebook page as well as Instagram and see what's happening over there. Show some of your crafts. I'd love to see the things that you craft with, things that you like to do. Crafting is not just paper. Crafting is a craft, it's an art. If you crochet, if you sew, if you just do whatever, if you paint, just whatever you do, that's an art, that's a craft. Please share that with me over on the Facebook page. And I'd like to see what you're doing. I may even go ahead and start a group if I get enough people who follow me on the Facebook page. So we have a secluded, I'll get the word out, secluded group for people who want to just share with their crafts and things. If you're just starting out, don't give up. Keep trying. You'll get there. I promise. Okay. I'm going to set this aside. Now I've loaded my craft mat. And this is an old one I use for paper. I have a brand newer one I use for vinyl. But because the sticky is kind of somewhat good and not, it does well for this type of weight paper. So it just a little tack on there. I'm going to go ahead. I know y'all can't see. I don't have the best of cameras, but you can probably hear it in the background. And I have my computer right in front of me and making sure we're a go. Okay, set that aside and press go. All right, so now what I plan to do is go ahead, and I have planned on utilizing each page of this journal. So one page will have a recipe on the front. Then I'm going to have a open type photo mat / journaling spot. It's going to have a pocket. We'll pull it out with a tab. With a tab you can put meats, you can put my favorite recipes. Whoever gets this will be able to do that. That's your opportunity for that lucky winner. Okay? So what I do need to do is I want to go ahead and find papers that I am going to choose for this front page. Now I have counted in this particular signature, I have 20. So I counted 1, 2, next page, okay, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. I've counted all the way to the back, 20. Don't mind the wrinkles. I think it gives it character, like it's aged, okay? But it will be fine. So I have several to get done. So this is what we'll be working on, like a mass make. I started out trying to do the covers. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'll do one, and then I'll continue the process from there. I may do a breakup here and there for other crafts, as I know how to sew, knitting machine, hand embroidery, machine embroidery, you name it. So, let me go ahead and grab some papers. Here, let's choose. Put this aside for a second. And let's see. Let's see what would look good. I love to hear your input on these videos and on crafting videos, and chat among yourselves there. I really like this paper quite a bit. I did this one and I think I'll use that, but what I did is I put it on my my paper slicer and it kind of nicked it, and I don't want that to show, but I will use this for something else. Now bear in mind the edge of the paper when I had cut them off, we're going to use that, and because you can't see all the way in there, but we're going to cover this portion up here. That way when you pull the photo mat out, you don't see the grocery list on that side. Okay, so that's kind of pretty, isn't it? Let's see what I want. This one has some text on it. Excuse me. What would be appropriate for the front page? That blue really looks good. So when you have this one, you open it up. That looks good, doesn't it? Okay. I hope everyone is doing well and everyone is blessed. Praying for all of those who are going through all of these disasters and things. My heart goes out to you. If you don't know Jesus as your Lord and Savior, now's the time. Now is the time. Scripture is being revealed right before our eyes. We have to be mindful of that. And I know there are some who will not want to hear that, but I rather tell you than you not know at all. So that has brown on both sides. I don't think I want that. I like this one. And I was thinking about this one like for the photo mat, but I've got a few of those. And these are paper packs that I've had for a while. That white paper on there that wouldn't look good. Let me grab. Okay, let me grab this. I've got, like I said, I've got a couple of them. As the Cricut gets done, I'll unload it. We're going to keep going. I think that's cute, y'all. Let's try that one. Let's do executive decision. They're all cute. Oh my goodness, how cute is that? Cute. Hard decision, hard decision. Wow. They're all going to look good. All right, first we're going to pull from the top. Okay. Then I'm going to set that aside and unload my Cricut mat. My Cricut is, I've got my crafting room slash office all in a center kind of circle, if you will. As you can see, it's been on the mat. The pen drew it and it cut it out. I'm going to go ahead and pull that. And extra paper, I can use it for scrap, or I have a paper y'all can't talk. Paper shredder, and I'll shred it, and I make homemade handmade paper. So it doesn't go to waste, but it will sit there for the moment. And I'm going to pull these up. Okay. And it gets kind of fiddly, and I have to be careful. This is thin paper. Okay. How many do I got? Let's see how many I can get done today. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4. Let's see if we can't get another one. And Hey, if y'all want to craft along with me, by all means, come on. Pull up a chair. I've got some herbal tea. Usually I'll have coffee about this time, but I'm feeling some tea today. Pull up your chair, have some coffee, tea, beverage of your choice. Pull up your crafting and let's get busy. Come on, y'all. Let's do this together. I love good company when it comes to crafting. So, let me see, making sure and here we go. All right. If I hit the table, I'm sorry. I've got a very cheap tripod and it is what it is. Sister crafting on a budget. Okay, so I want this side on, or do I want this side? Let me see. Now I've made measurements here. Let's do it this way. Now this page, the concept here, this will cover, okay? This will cover the page, not this side. We'll have alternate papers for that. So, I want to take that like this, and with my nail, I'll feel the edge of that and kind of score that right there. And let's see if that's going to, if it's over, it's going to be fine. Make sure I'm right where I need to be. And I've got a scoreboard, but I'm trying to think. Okay, I think I got where I need to go. Alright, so move this aside and we will put some whatever on the front. I don't want to put too much into it because the one who gets it may be a very good crafter as well, and they may want to decorate that themselves. I would say if I was the one trying to get this, I sure would. Okay, so on the back, as you can see here, I've got 7 1/4 is where I'm going to go for it. Okay, and where we at? Thinking 9 on the money. Okay, on the money. All right, we're gonna hang on to these. I got a little pile right here. Now, keep this one because you're going to take this and we're going to cover the inside. Okay? Beautiful. Look how pretty. Okay, now I'm going to, let's do this first. I'm going to cover that, which is going to be, I just said what that was, 9. Okay. I think it would look cute with that flower peeking through, so let's do that. Let's do the flower showing. It takes a lot of brainstorming to do types of crafts like this, y'all. I'm here to tell you. Okay? And I have a smaller one. I might pull out the small one. And let's set that aside here. Okay. I'll open my first page, page 1. Alrighty. Let's do. Okay, I don't spend a lot of money on certain things. Let's see, where is, that's this from the Dollar Tree. Crafting can get expensive if you're not watching it. Okay. All right, looks like that's done. It's cutting it out. Okay. Like this one's kind of dry. It's been a while since I had this. It's a little dry. That other one is, it's a little dry, y'all. Look at that. I think we'll switch gears here. That's a little dry. It had been I think maybe a year since, oh, let's do some art glitter glue. Get her done. And okay, this art glitter glue is awesome, y'all. It is money well spent. If I could get it unclogged, the only thing it clogs. It likes to get clogged up. If I don't make a mess first, y'all. Alright. Let's go ahead and spread her out so that we don't have lumps under our paper here. Okay. And I was hopeful that glue stick would work, but unfortunately, sure didn't. Okay, I want the paper to go up, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to reposition this to where the flowers, you can see it through the, okay, get that square. Okay, so the concept here, get my scrapey tool. I'm not going to cover this. Now you can very well do that if you like. You can get some scrap paper, cover that up. But when you look over, it's going to have a peekaboo effect of the brown or whatever paper that you're using. Okay? So wonderful. Now, if there's any here, I'll cut that off, and we'll do the same for this. This is going to go over top here, and what I'll do is I'll do it this way, because you know sometimes when you glue things it looks like it goes in where it's supposed to, but it folds right in there. So right about there is where I want it. You see how that folded in? I didn't want that to crease. Of course here we're going to take care of all that. Alright, put some washi there or whatever you desire. So let me get my, I'm going to need the art glitter glue for this one, and we're not going to glue this side. Don't glue this side. We're going to go all the way around here. And how about we do this one? That way, this is the front, so don't glue this side. We're going to go this way. Yes. all this right here. I'd like to hear what kind of crafting y'all have done, as far as what was the latest craft that you did. I do a lot of different ones, and I will switch off from time again. I had been working on a quilt as you go, some paper piecing, and we might do some of that one day together. That'd be kind of neat. This glue has seen better days. I've had it. I keep things. I am notorious for hanging on to stuff. There we go. Now we're cooking. Whoopsie. Don't want too much. Alright, get my glue rag here. Make sure we're not sticking. And then we are going to put it back down approximately. So you have a little bit of that paper right there. Kind of square it up a bit. Making sure before we give a final stick down. Nice. Alright. Alright. Lovely. Alright. Rinse and repeat. So again, let's get a piece of paper here. And till it dries, we are going to see if I can make that happen here. Right here. Right? That's plenty deep. Right there. Okay? And okay. So again, the idea is to, let me give you an example here. The idea is, okay, is that bear in mind this is just example's sake. Okay? This is your photo mat. We're going to make this. Now, this is going to fit in the pocket. Your recipe is going to sit right there. Okay? Your recipe page. Right? Now, once we get this stuck down, then we'll make the photo mat / journaling spot, and we're going to stick it in here. Okay. This will be a lot better. This will go way down off in there, as so. It'll set flat. Okay. How do you pull it out, Belinda? I'm going to tell you. We're going to have a tab. Okay. And we're going to pull it out. Okay. But we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. And then once upon a time when you pull it out, oh, I see this recipe here. I remember my grandma made that. Let me see the photos of family enjoying that. And you open that up. You have a spot right here, your journal, and right here you journal. Right here's your picture. Maybe you want some room back here for photos or or maybe something that you want. There'll be little pockets here, little pockets here. Maybe it's a handwritten recipe that your great great grandmother wrote for her famous I don't know, pea salad. Just throwing something out there. And then you can take that, you can stick it in the pocket, and it's there for safekeeping. These are keepsake type journals. Okay? That's the idea. This is a perfect template, so we're going to go for that. All right. So I am going to go ahead and that's going to look really good. And then I'm just gauging here. And let's see how far. I want some of those pretty flowers to come out. This is cute. Okay, and that will set right there. This can get colored in by the person that receives it. You decorate it the way you choose. You can do whatever you want with it. Only thing I ask is you don't get it and call it yours. As far as, oh, you get it and resell it. That's the only thing I ask, because these are gifts, and that would be just something I'm asking kindly that you all bear in mind and when you're signing up for this type of journal. All right. And then I was going to use the Elmer's, but let's keep using this art glitter glue. I need a pen that goes further down. Okay. It seems to be working better, y'all. So I can make it behave. All right. Let's do this. And put the pen in so it don't dry out. It's known to dry out. And have my little tool here. I know my Cricut is ready to be loaded again, but I'm going to spread this out, lay it down, and go from there. Maybe there's another paper here. And there is. I can use. I'll get that on my mat. That'd be a bad thing. Get it on my journal here. Okay. I just don't want the bumpy lumps under the paper because it's pretty thin. All right. Set that aside. And I'm going to use those lines right there as a guide. Pretty close to where I want it to go. Nice. That's pretty. Again, the one that receives this can decorate it, color it, do whatever that person wants. I just really want to encourage you all not to say, hey, I got this and I want it, I'm going to sell it. I prefer you not to do that. Okay. I prefer you all to take these. Now, if you want one to buy and to gift it to someone, that's different. But this is a gift for the winner. I would humbly ask for you all not to do that. All right. Let me look over in, get my bag of inks out here. Let's see if I got see if this will work. The majority of things I get is from the dollar store, the Dollar Tree. And let's see, I got vintage photo. That's where I'm going. Okay. Moving things out of the way. And let's load the mat up. I think I might have pretty good what I need. This is what I call a twofer. Do a 2-for-1. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this off. Put it in my pile over here. And I knock 2 birds out with 1 stone, friends. That's how it's done. Okay. And I'm going to use this one as my template. Get my papers here. Oh, I'm crafting today. I got everything pulled out, y'all. I'm after it. I have a little assembly line, if you will. Y'all tell those that have been, who have subscribed, thank you so much. It really does encourage me to keep making videos, and if there's something that in the crafting era that you would like to see, let me know. We'll see what we can work out. Alright, vintage photo. Let's pull, and she may be dry. Little makeup brush. Not much. Got that one. Maybe if I did it this way. I'm telling y'all, this stuff I buy, and then it was in there, and then I don't use it, and I'm needing to use it. That ain't no joke. Yeah, I don't bet that's better right there. Try to cover that white up here. And I think my ink is trying to go out. I'm going to have to go buy some more replacement ink. That's fine. I'll do a different one. Okay. Kind of a rustic, tattered look, like it's like an old Western photo type thing, you know. And it's kind of okay. There you go. That looks good. I like that. Yeah. So like each one will have its own unique look. Okay. All right. I think that looks fine. Okay. Again, I don't want to put too much into it. If the one that receives it wants to do a whole lot more to it, you are free to do so. I'm just trying to give it a little bit of vintagey look. Alright, so let's stick that right there. I have other ones, but you can even use like a marker. I have markers here that you can utilize as well. But okay, on to the finishing process. Now we're going to go and grab another paper. We need to do 19 more. So we're going to go ahead and grab another paper. See what we got here. And move that aside. So this one has flower. So let's break that up a bit. And let's see. That had red. Well, red and red. Maybe. Okay. How about some green? Or that's kind of a turquoise. That's similar to the other. Kind of break it up a bit. This would work. That would work great. Let's do this one. Okay. And I got my assembly line here. I'm going to take a drink of me a little tea. Bear with me. Had my throat kind of iffy this morning. It's just the weather changing. Okay, so I want to see if I can't get that. Oops, I got this little piece right here. So let's do it this way. Okay. And I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I will stick some washi over that. A little bit right there. Okay. And scoring it with my finger, y'all. You don't need a scoreboard. I got one. It's here, it's handy, and I'm using it. Alright. I just make that score. Move this aside. Grab my guillotine. I need to get some blades for my paper shredder. Or my paper, the slicer. Okay, let's do this end first. As you can see here, make sure y'all can see okay. Of course, I know it's 9. It just showing y'all ways to get her done. Okay, got that one. And 7.5. Right there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to cut some more of these. I'm going to leave this because we're going to use that for the inside. That's going to go that way. How about we do... Was it 9? Let's do 9 here. Okay. You can very well put some scrap paper all the way down inside there if you choose. I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. Got my production here. This one, I put that right there for now. Then, open my book. Same thing. Or opposite side here. Do we got enough? Yes. Okay. The reason that we use now, if you remember, anyone who have just subscribed, we use this as a base to build upon, and therefore, once you have this, you're not putting like a base and then doing that and putting the papers on. It's already done for you. Okay, so let's grab our glue. Let's see here. And this one, we're going to do this whole thing right here. Okay. All right. Get this over here. Turn our little book around. We're going to go ahead and look at this one here. Making sure I'm on that right one. I've got a little wiggle room. Okay, awesome. Get the glue off on everywhere. Then my scrapey tool, Dollar Tree. If you all shop the Dollar Tree, you know these wonderful things are there. And they work just as fine. Now this one seems to be a little over. Let's grab my scissors. Go ahead and trim. See if I can't turn it this way. This will dry, I promise you. We don't want that. And go ahead and trim that down. Like so. Okay. There's that. And then that'll dry pretty quick here. And then no problem with where it lays. We just can't glue this side. Okay? So no matter where you put it, just go ahead and get her glued down here. Move our book so we don't get that messed up. Wonderful. I do have my little brush here. I will make sure that's on there pretty good. It's probably overkill doing this, but it's just my way of thinking. Okay, I have my little, I'm going to stick that there because it seems to want to attach itself to me. Now if you have a little bit on this side right here showing through, that's fine. But what I don't want it to do is I don't want it to, when I put it down there, I don't want that paper to crease. Okay. And if I get a little bit on the side over, that's fine. Take my fingernail, kind of squishing it down off in there while it's still wet. Wonderful. All right. Page 2. Okay. This had a little bit extra open, but I'm going to put a decoration right there. And voila. When you open that up, you're going to see a pocket. All right. Yay. All right. Next page. All right. See how it folded right there? I got to be mindful of that right there. See if I can't get that to lay straight. And we can always straighten it up a bit. It's a junk journal, y'all. That worked fine. It went on straight. But I've got plans to put something there. Next page. Now from here on out, I am going to just cut them all. Oopsie, got that glue right there, y'all. So what kind of time we're looking at? Where'd my pen go? And we are looking at, oh goodness, time flies. We got a few minutes. Let's get another one on here. Okay. And as it dries, when you open that up, you're going to see a pocket. You're not going to look down off in there. You're just not. And you can take this right here, nice and roomy. Lots of journaling space as we get there. Next page. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that's 2. We'll do it that way. 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? 8. Get that one's kind of stuck together. 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Right? We had 20 pages. 18, 19, 20. So I need to cut out 18 pages. Then this is going to sit right there. Let's see. Since we had the kind of the green right here, what I think I want to do, let's try another paper here. And we can do some plain. Don't have to be a pattern. I think that they all look cute nevertheless. Alright, let's see. We did something like that right there. That would look cute right there. This one right here. With the multiple colors break up everything. Let's do that one. Okay, put this right here. And we'll do that one. Let's see if I can't cut a few of them. Then the next one, we'll use that one. Probably add this one. I'd say this one. Let's do these two and then this one right here. Whoopsie. Got it all hanging out everywhere. Okay. Okay, so this is in the orientation I want it to be. So I'm going to be cutting from this side. So cut that part off. So I think I have that weight. Has this right here. Let's pull this out of the Cricut here. And I just wanted to share with you the process of what I'm doing on my Cricut. And you too can do the same. They have a lot. I have the paid version. But you can get creative and do whatever you would like to do. So I'm going to set that there. I'm going to set these. I won't load that back up because we're almost out of time here. And when we come back, I'll have all that cut out, ready to go. What's our time looking like? Got a few more minutes. See if I can't cut 3 at a time here. And then stick this over here, put that right there. And we are going to oops, that's gonna give me a issue here. Let me cut that piece off. Yeah, let's do this one first. So let's do 9. Like so. That way I can do this one first. Okay. And then 7 and a half. Okay. Making sure it doesn't look off by any means. Give it a try. Make sure. Yepers. That's pretty. Pretty. All right. Because look at this one. Because you see this one. Put that on there. Oh, that's nice. Like that, Grandpa's barbecue. Something to that effect, you know. Things that Grandpa made. Things that your uncle made. You know, your husband. I mean, the sky's the limit, y'all. Okay, we will trim that. Excuse me. Tis the excuse me. Tis the season. Let me click. That'll be fine right there. Okay, okay. Now we are going to go 9 on our chopping block here. And then we're going to turn and we're going to do 7 and a half. Okay. They have the little lines and the grooves there. Okay. Now, remember, you want to size these up because you're going to learn, you're going to stick them inside. But we've gotten these papers here. Put this in our pile of papers on there. Okay. I know I want that there, but we'll figure that out in just a second. Alrighty. Then, let me see if that is kind of, sort of. Okay. Okay. That with that. This one. And this one. For the inside the pocket. Lovely. We're going to use these two. We'll stick them aside for right now. Now, let's grab the rest of them. Oopsie, where's my papers at, y'all? Oh, oh, I hit the camera. I am so sorry, y'all. Okay, dokie. Let's see if we can't knock these out real quick. Get them in the orientation. Looks like this one is, with the wording, it's going this way. Okay? So I got this one this way. Okay, I think I like that. And then I'd have to cut this one as well as this one. Okay, so let me get, all right, 7 and a half right there. And then we're going to do 9 on the chopping block. Okay? Lovely. Set them right there. I'll come back and don't need the small ones yet. And I'm going to leave them sitting there for just a moment. Right. There's 2 of these, so let's count our papers. Let me make sure. I don't want to overcut too many. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Okay? So we're going to need 6 more. Let's see. 6 and 6 is 18. So 1, 2, hold off on that one. 3, 4, there's 5, and I got another one behind me. Let's see. I can do this one. I like the stiffness on this for the mat as well as this one. Okay. And the white on white, I don't think that would look good. Let's do this one. Okay. We can also do a plain, y'all. What do you think? Doesn't look, I don't hate it. Okay, let's do these. Right, we're just about out of time anywho's. These have the little stitching on the top, so I wanted to cut them out. And get this right. Whoops, I can't hit my mic, y'all. This one goes like so. I don't think I even looked at this one, y'all. We may have all we need. Alright, let's double count them. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, let's see. I'm thinking, y'all. I got my brain working overtime here. I want to use those for that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, so I'm going to cut these out. Let me see. Get these right here. We're almost out of time. Get this up in the camera. And let's cut these, and then when we come back on our next crafting video, make sure I did that right, y'all. I'm backwards right now. Awesome. Okay. When we come back to our next crafting video, we will continue with our journal, putting things together. I'm just concerned that's not trying to do right the way I want it to do with all them papers in there, you know, because that don't even fit in there, so I have to do it this way. That's the only reason why I'm doing them separate, is because of that reason. Gotta make it work. Okay. There's that. Now it'll fit in. We're going to do a 7.5. Okay. There's that one. Okay. When we come back to our next crafting video, we're going to continue our process in putting these together. I'm going to mass make these. I don't know how many will fit in the cover here. Let me pull this back out again for all you new ones that are coming in. And I made this. Go back and look at the playlist and look how I've done this. This is all fabric. Trying to figure out if I want to do a sew in or do I want to do something to attach them in. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate you coming and hanging out with me while we all craft this lovely journal together. This heirloom recipe journal is going to be a wonderful gift for anyone who receives it. I will be making those for sale. Stay tuned and I will let you know when I get the website done. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.